Naruto Shippuden reaction video. How you doing? How you doing? So, the last episode was crazy. We had a battle on the beach. No, not that battle on the beach. Jesus, that was years ago. That was crazy. Was that like 7 years ago? No, different kind of battle on the beach. But actually kind of similar too in a lot of the same ways. Also very different. Anyway, ramble over. Like, subscribe, stream on Twitch, upload on Patreon. Let's jump to my first time ever reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 272.
退却中の奇襲部隊より連絡。敵の追撃隊が距離を詰めてきている。双方が最短距離で合流できるように位置を伝えろ。
Look at the way that guy's walking. Amazing.
意義を唱える者たち。
侍は中立か。それは昔を知らぬから言えるのだ。
I do want to say, by the way, and I'm just going to be completely honest with this. So far, the war's hype was up here, but the war has delivered like here. Like, this is supposed to be, like, think about this, right? This is a war in Naruto where we've literally summoned all of the fucking best characters, all of them, back for a fight. Every single one of them. And it's not really been that great. Like, it's been okay, but like, if someone said to me, there's a point in Naruto, by the way, when all of the fucking main people come back, everyone's brought back from the dead, and they have an all-out war with the people that are alive, the people that are brought back from the dead, everything. I would literally be like, that sounds fucking amazing. So far, it's okay. Everyone's saying give it time. All right, we'll give it time. But so you guys agree? You guys agree that it, like, at the beginning, then I guess it's not as great. You guys agreeing that right now, you guys, like, are people like saying I'm talking to my ass? Because if you guys are agreeing with me, that does make me a bit more confident. Yeah? Yeah? Cool. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. I 100% agree. Cool. All right. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better then. Cool. Okay. I'm excited then. Fucking hell. that is insane. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, now we know what it is. Oh shit. I guess I don't really need to worry about friendly fire when they're pretty much immortal. Also, I saw the same kind of fog in the recent episode of High School DxD I reacted to. But that one was a bit more sus. I know it's not going to happen, but it would make me very happy if for some reason Granny is able to just break this jutsu and just fight all of them. It would be cool. I would really like to see that. I know it ain't going to happen, but... you know, in my head, maybe I'll just pretend it did. Good timing, bro. So they pick and choose when they're going to be badass. They're totally badass now, but they were totally shit last time we saw them. Very true, Abyss. If the trees are alive, it's a shit fight. And who's that master? Oh. Can't argue with that. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. Their helmets nullify poison, but he isn't wearing a helmet but wasn't affected by the poison? That's okay. You can clearly see he's got an invisible helmet made out of plum. Exactly, Zero. Exactly, invisible one. Yeah, but more importantly, what's its range? We only care about its range. What's its range? 2 to 4 Mews? It's a Star Platinum kind of range, alright. Could they not just speak the entire time and, like, say what kind of punches they do? Be like, he's controlling me, I'm gonna throw a left and a right, and then I'm gonna do this move. Did he do what I think he just did? That is the most insane counter I've ever seen, bro. I've ever seen. Oh shit. There's nicely and then there's that. I'm a huge fan of Granny Chio. She is literally the only one so far we've seen who's just like saying everything she's doing to help them. Sorry guys, I'm jumping away. I'm then gonna come back out. My body is. By the way, his weakness is this, and on the way here, he said he was gonna use this move. Just so you guys know. She's not a bad person like the others, but haven't we had some good people come back before? Before this? Go on and salamander, dude. I've heard good things about you, to be honest. And by good things, I mean you're supposed to be pretty badass, right? That move, no one's ever countered it? That's the first time anyone's ever countered it, and all bro did was lie down? I bet no one's ever thought about this. Play that! Ah, you see? Works every time, bro. This might be the most conversation we've ever had in all of Naruto, and that's saying something. Bros are just having a full-blown conversation, literally like this. This is the sword. Why does your breath smell like that? What did you have for dinner? I had a pizza with some mushroom. But it doesn't smell like mushroom on your breath, though. What does that smell? I had some truffle oil. Oh, shit, truffle oil. Where'd you get your truffle? Literally, man. You're supposed to be fighting each other. Pain, bro. Oh, man. Pain. Rip, dude. What happened there? Oh, he got eaten. You can't kill this guy with venom. He didn't even die when in the smoke earlier. This guy is actually like crazy. Oh. Bro just killed Bane. Rip Bane. The fire doesn't rise for you this time, bitch. Rest in peace. You may have been born in the darkness, but this motherfucker... Wait, no. But this motherfucker made the darkness. There you go. That's right. Face. Rest in peace, bro. I'm actually surprised. This guy surprisingly cooked for a background character. Random question. If you covered a weapon in like that anti-liquid material, would it never get stained? Or if you went to stab somebody, would it just like bounce off of them? You know, because it can't have liquid. So it'd be like a magnet. It'd go like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It just never would work. Yeah, that's what I reckon would happen. Someone myth busted. Yeah, but now you're an adult. Why are you still breathing for it now, dude? There you go. That's quite a good compliment. Yeah, maybe one day you'll get brought back to life by some weird, creepy snake guy. Wait, that many people noped away? Would you want to tell him your name? That's such like imagine like whooping someone's ass and go, look, I'm going to tell people how good of a fight you put up while I whooped your ass. Tell me your name. Like, that must be such a weird thing. You're like, I wish you didn't word it that way, man. Like, I don't want to tell you my name, but at the same time, I do want people to know who I was. I'm so conflicted right now.
侍の仲間には手を出すな。今回は助けてやる。まあこの薬を飲んだとして死ぬ可能性がないわ。俺にも信念がある。この世に平和をもたらすことだ。
Bro.
お前で確かめてやる。信念を抱いたまま死ぬか、それとも生きながらえて信念を捨てることになるのか。
Pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy, man. Captain Salamander himself. Actually a damn sweetheart. Who knew? Or was on the wrong side.
確かめるはずの貴殿が本当に信念を捨ててしまったのか。
He does this to all the foes. I believe it.
それは外見からは判断がつかぬものだ。不死身のわしを止める方法なら説明したな。
Did Captain Snakeboy fail bringing anybody back?
わしを封印しろ。どうやらお前には。
Because you know you have like, don't you have to be like tied to the world somehow to want to come back? Because that's why they vanish when they this. Because once you become detached from the world, you vanish. So you'd think that maybe some people just wouldn't come back.
ここから自動的に自我のないモードに入るだけだ。
It's not gonna change a thing, dude.
なぜ動かない？
隠れて己の身を削ることなく、人をただ人形の一コマのように操っている輩。半蔵殿はそんな輩には屈しなかった。
Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. It's weird because it seems like... So, hold on, let me get this straight. Hanzo has literally given up to the point where he's even committed, you know, unaliving. And even though he's done that, he hasn't faded away. Don't really understand the rules anymore. I agree, I agree. Right about right there. That looks nice. It's pretty. Right there by the flowers. There wasn't any flowers. I do find the opening and ending particularly weird, considering they bury him in your bedroom. Yeah, he buries something else in his bedroom. Bury something else somewhere else. I do find it weird how happy and positive the opening and ending are in this fucking arc that is war. Like, imagine if, like, you were watching Band of Brothers or Saving Private Ryan and, you know, you got fucking Tom Hanks there and he's like, yeah, war is really bad. People die. But anyway, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-ba-ba-ba-doo-ba-da-boo, yeah, sunshine and rainbows. We're getting cute out here. Ah, woo-hoo. Wait till you see JoJo's ending? The opening and ending are silly due to a natural disaster and they want to cheer people up. Really? Is that the real reason? Oh my word, really? Oh my word, wow, I never knew that. Huh. That's actually incredibly sweet, by the way. That is actually incredibly sweet. I never knew that. That is amazing. That is actually so sweet. Kaiju number 8's ending is a happy ending, yet season 1 is mega dark. Damn, no, I never knew that. That's amazing. That is such like such a beautiful thing. Like having this arc that's like literally people just fighting and dying and stuff. And then the studio being concerned enough to make an opening and an ending to cheer people up from the disaster is absolutely sweet as hell, by the way. That is a really sweet thing. I had no idea. I love that. I love that story. Yeah, man. That's well damn sweet. So that was a good episode. I love the part where the salamander did the salamanding. And then he literally said, it's salamander time. That was really cool. I was a big fan of that. That was really cool. It's crazy that he's voiced by Jared Leto. What a crazy coincidence. Anyway, he can rest in peace, even though I don't really understand because he's let himself go but didn't disappear. I thought the whole point was like, if I was like fighting, I'm like, I'm angry, ah! And then I go, wait a second, I'm at peace. Then I go, fly, and like fly away. But apparently not the case for everybody. So, rules for thee, not for me kind of thing. And then he mandered all over them. He did. He mandered right in their faces. Alright, well that was that episode. I didn't hate it as much as chat did. I thought it was alright. Wasn't majorly invested in it because it was two characters that I don't really care about. You know, Hanzo I've only heard of a little bit, so I am kind of curious in him a little bit. So it was kind of cool learning a little bit about him, if I'm being honest. Other guy was kind of cool. He was ore farming the fuck. But still, you know. But still. But still. Alright. Also, literally most of the fight was them just chatting about things, you know.